So June since 1994 has been Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. In 1999, they added Pride Month because, they don't really care about men, but it kind of makes sense because most of the people in the Pride community have mental problems. Oh, Cal, you can't say that. You're being homophobic. No, the fuck I'm not. And I'm going to explain to you why. There are roughly around 800,000 people who take their own life per year. Depending on where you are, men account for 75 to 80% of those. Now, of course, there's different factors. Society doesn't allow men to be as expressive or to deal with their feelings. If a man cries, they look at him as weak. There's a lot of stress that's put on men. They basically looked at to hold the household down, to control everything, to protect everybody. It's a hard job being a man. Regardless, 3/4 are men. Now, when it comes to trans people, especially trans men, those numbers become absolutely astronomical. As you can see, 77.2 for males and 85.5 for females. Those are some really high numbers, and those numbers are on top of the already high rate of men. So if you're a male that's taking hormones, etc., into some type of transition or whatever these people wish to call it at this moment, then your rate goes up 85% on top of the risk factor you already have as a man. Now, I know people don't like science because, my feelings are hurt and I feel. Nobody cares what you feel. When your hormonal levels change, it causes depression, anxiety, irritability, sadness, etc. Now, if you're born as a female and you start taking testosterone, your estrogen levels are going to drop. It's going to cause you to go into depression, anxiety, sadness, etc. This is why you have the people who are men and they're taking estrogen hormones. I'm going through a period too. I'm depressed. No, your hormone levels are dropping. It's literally science. So when people in the bodybuilding community start to use these same type of substances because they're using, not estrogen, but they're using hormones to change their hormonal imbalance within their body. So say your testosterone levels are too low, your estrogen levels also climb with those. So when you come off the steroids, your estrogen levels are still high and your testosterone levels drop. This is why you have to take PCT afterwards. The post-psychotherapy helps your body to readjust to your dropping levels of testosterone. As you see, using steroids increases you by 20%. And we're not going to sit here and play word games and all this other nonsense because of your feelings. You're on steroids. Now, if you're making a transition or you're trans, you're on steroids. You're taking testosterone. It's the same thing that bodybuilders take. Doesn't matter if your doctor's leveling it off, you're on steroids. It's like a person that's on painkillers saying, I don't do drugs. You're popping perks every day. Doesn't matter if your doctor gave them to you, you're still doing drugs every single day. So if you're transitioning, if you're trans, you're doing steroids. Steroids increase it by 20%. Being a man also increases it. And you doing this transition thing, bring down your testosterone levels and raising your estrogen levels are going to cause you to go through depression and anxiety, and boom, now you want to off yourself. That's why the rates are so high. So in conclusion, this month was actually Mental Health Awareness Month. That's what June started as. In 1994, Bob Dole made it Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And in 1999, Bill Clinton made it Pride Month. So the reality of the situation is, between the LGBT and the man community, the straight male community, we're all dealing with depression, etc., especially in the United States. So it kind of makes sense that Pride Month is in Mental Health Awareness Month because most of them have mental health problems. There are people who wake up one day and say they're a boy and wake up the next day and say they're a girl. That's literally a diagnosed mental health condition. So yeah, I don't have no problem with Pride Month being during Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, which is literally in everybody Mental Health Awareness Month. Because we're all dealing with some type of mental health issues, and the LGBT community is dealing with a whole lot of them, as are a bunch of men. So I don't see any reason to argue. The month can be for both people. I mean, I don't approve of people celebrating sexuality, whether you're straight or gay. You shouldn't have a parade. Shouldn't be out marching in the streets promoting sexuality while kids are around. If you're gay, go be gay. Nobody cares. If you want to be a girl and put a dress on, go find you a nice dress, put it on. Nobody, well, maybe some old white person cares, but fuck them. Like, nobody cares about their opinion anyway. They about to die soon. But yeah, go do what you want. Be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. Just don't fucking touch me.